Hello everybody, it's Lucas Mackintosh here and I'm back with some more Grand Theft Auto Liberty City Stories for the PlayStation 2. Once again, this is pre-recorded gameplay and I'm doing the commentary over it. So we're going to get deeper and deeper into the game in this set of videos because Tony's going to be working for his friend JD to do some really seedy missions in the red light district, and I will also be working for Salvatore Leone, the big boss man himself, not only to try and earn some respect to advance the story, but to sort out the union problem that he's having. Salvatore's got his vision of the way he wants things run, and Jane Hopper, the head of the union, has her vision, and you have to bring Jane round to Salvatore's way of thinking by unconventional means. So that's what we're going to be doing in this set of videos. So big thank you to all my new subscribers. Thanks so much for taking the time to check out my channel. I really appreciate it. The fact that you guys watch my videos means so much to me. And I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And I'm loving doing this Liberty City Stories Let's Play, because it's just a lot of fun. I'm having a lot more fun on this game than I ever did on GTA 3. GTA 3 was an awesome game, but sometimes I felt the missions were just like almost impossible, and I just about did them by the skin of my teeth. There's a lot more logical progression with this game, and also, I mentioned this before, it feels more like a film. I was having this discussion with somebody today, and I think he was talking about Vice City Stories, and we were talking about Liberty City Stories, and we were saying how basically it's like they added more of a film sort of feel to it when you get the close-up of Salvatore's face, and he's talking about how him and Tony are a dying breed, and things like that, you know, it sort of invokes emotion, I guess is what I'm trying to say, and it's kind of like where the series was heading, because things like Grand Theft Auto 5, and then soon there'll be 6. I haven't played 5, to be honest. I barely played 4. I've really only ever played the first one, the second one. I think I played the London add-on for the first one. I played, obviously, GTA 3. I've just been busted. I played this a little bit on the PSP, and I really regret giving away my PSP, because that would have been something I would have loved to play nowadays. You know, I could probably get another one from eBay, but I'm quite lucky that they ported the GTA Liberty City Stories and Vice City to the PlayStation 2, because I don't think they were going to originally. They were exclusives for the PSP, but they were selling so well that it was inevitable that Rockstar would be like, hey, you know, let's just cave in, let's just do a conversions for the PS2 basically, and it worked out well. I mean, nowadays you can get them for, I don't know, £2 less than a cup of coffee. I mean, how cool is that? You know, whereas back in the day these were commanding big prices. I actually own 2 copies of Liberty City Stories. I always have like one spare whenever I go out and I buy any PS2 games. I'm a huge PS2 game collector, so I always kind of buy 2 copies of the same game, because, you know, just in case one gets damaged, etc. I'd never sell my collection because I've just worked too hard to build it up. I mean, I don't want every single game. Like, I'm not a big fan of the sports games, but I do have some I'm really proud of. Right, let's go and see JD.
I ain't got no work for no Leone. Hey, Tony, come back when you're less conspicuous.
Okay, so I can't work for JD yet because I need to change my clothes. So we need to go back and we need to get some casual clothes. So I didn't know that at the time, you know, but obviously with the police sniffing around, they might see a Leone suit and they might just arrest me on the spot. So let's just go back. I've just run over that woman there casually, so it won't take as long. I do like the fact that you can kind of collect outfits and you can change your outfits. I've always liked that in video games, personally. So let's just go back. Oh my god, the police are on me. I tell you what, they are shit hot in this game. They do not give up. Oh god. One thing I do love though is when you sort of try to steal someone's car and they won't let you. They chuck you out of the car and get back in. That's really cool. I think they've just amped it up a little bit more in this game, because I have that happen to me a little bit more often than I ever did in Grand Theft Auto 3. Right, now we can literally get rid of the police just by going into our apartment. Time passes and they kind of just forget about you, which is always good. So it's a nice way of getting rid of them. As I said, I can't get the words out. I need to change my clothes. So let's get some casual clothes on the go. So there you go. Just show you guys you can change between either one. And we can save the game as well, just because in case anything happens, I get shot up or anything. I'm just not sure what to expect, so I'm like saving my game after every mission or after every kind of point where I'm progressing. Alright, let's do this. Let's go back and see JD. And let's get the first mission, Voyeur, out the way. So that mission is essentially, we just got to drive around the red light district and collect some money from JD's girls. So there's a total outstanding, and once that total goes to 0, once we've seen enough girls, then the mission is passed. But you're on kind of a time limit. You've got like 5 minutes or something like that to get all the money. So you kind of have to not run over any girls with arrows on them, with the blue arrows. If that happens, then you can potentially kill them and fail the mission, because you won't have enough money to pay JD, and it kind of all goes downhill from there. To be honest, I failed this mission about 3 or 4 times until I kind of had it down to a fine art. So here we go, Voyeur.
Hey! JD, get out here! Hey, JD, you little sicko, get the fuck out of here before I come in there and break your legs.
Oh, I'm coming! But not like that! Hey, Tony, que pasa, huh? Give us a hug.
Whoa, you're sticky.
Oh, it's the stripper stuff they put all over me, you know. They like it, you know. They put it anywhere. And so, how you doing?
What the fuck are you wearing?
What? This? Oh, I'm an adventurous lover, you know. I like an experimental side, you know. Nothing wrong with that, huh? You can watch if you...
Oh, you're sick. You better shut the fuck up right now.
Okay, relax, Tony.
Where's my money?
See? That's the problem. We are getting ripped off. All right, now you wait here. I gotta go change out of this thing, you know. Hey, Raven! Time to put away the double ender. Hey, Tony. Let's you and me go for a drive. You know, we got some things we gotta check out. Hey, okay.
Yeah, so essentially we're just going to be driving around in JD's van. We have, once again, a limited amount of time to get all the money. It's a simple mission, just don't run over any girls, kill the pimps when you see them, get the money, and you'll be fine, hopefully. So, stop near the girl. There's a total you can see on the right hand side of the screen, which tells you how much you've got left to pay, or how much you've got to pick up. You just got to get that total to 0, really. Once all the money's been paid, then the mission is over. So we're off to a good start now. We've got 2 girls. So I think there's about 6, I think possibly 6 girls or something like that, and like a couple of pimps or something like that. Although I think one of the pimps might be optional. Might go down this alleyway. See, I keep thinking this alley. There was an alleyway where there's a girl down in a car. I'm sure there is, but I can never remember which alley it is. So it's kind of confusing. But anyway, we're off to again Another good start because we found another girl almost straight away, and that's kind of what you've got to do. Get those girls as quickly as you can because time runs down so quickly, and you can find yourself driving around the red light district almost aimlessly. There's a pimp, so we just run him over. Now the problem is my van's in the way, or JD's van is in the way, so we need to get out of the way so we can get the money. There's also a girl right next to him, really, and if you kind of back up too much, then you'll end up running into her. I can't quite see her on the map, but I'm sure that she's around. See that right across there? Is she going to come up to me? Yes, she is. Sometimes the girls will glitch out and they won't actually do anything. Yeah, there we go. So now, did I not pick up the pimp's money? I don't even remember if I did, to be honest, but either way, we're just going to carry on. Just kind of left the pimp to it, unless I picked it up. Maybe I glitched into it, I don't know. Is this the alleyway with the car in? I don't know if it is. No. So it's just the same alleyway. It's just a case of, I suppose, just memorising the routes or trying to memorise them. I'm sure it's like, this is it. This is what I mean. It's like one of these alleyways here, so there's a girl here. Now the problem is she can't get out. Oh, I've just knocked her down. Oh my god. Oh, she's got back up, thank God. Is she going to pay the money? Come on, pay the money. Yes, there we go. Right, she's paid the money. I just need to find. There's another one there. I got so lucky there. Right. I think there's like... Let me just have a quick look. Yeah, there's like one more girl to find. Once I find that one girl, then the mission's over. So this is where it becomes really tense because I'm like, where's the girls? Where are they? You know, I'm driving around and I can't kind of see any. And I start getting panicking. I'm like, have I missed something? It's horrible, to be honest. There we go. Ooh, how close was that, guys? I nearly knocked her over. Come on, give me the money, woman. Give me the money. Show me the money. Show me the money. Yes! There we go. Now we just got to drive back now to the club, and that's the mission done. We're going to a paint spray though, just in case I blow up, because knowing my luck, I'll crash into something. I'll explode. Always happens on some of these missions. So there we are. Right, and it's just over there. Brilliant.
Nice work, Tony. I don't think the girls are gonna give me any more trouble on this shift.
The Rayleighs have gone too fucking far this time.
Mission passed. $500. Nice. So we might as well go back and save the game now. Nice easy mission. There are like a couple more timed missions coming up. There's one on Salvatore's called Ho Selector, which is what I really like. You have to pick up some girls and take them to the picket line. That one's not too bad. A little bit kind of awkward though, I found. I'm going to pop back into ammunition now, and I'm going to buy some, well, I can only really buy a pistol at the moment. I think the higher up in the game you get, the more guns you will be able to find. And you will see now, I've just got back into my apartment, and you're probably wondering, how did I do that? Well, the problem was my capture card stopped recording. It got full just after I was in ammunition. My OS drive was full, so I had to clear that and then restart from the one location. So that's why you're seeing me there. So at least it speeds things up a little bit anyway. So it was kind of like a lucky accident, to be honest. Yeah, it's like I keep forgetting like how much space these sort of capture sessions take up. You know, and I kind of leave them on there. I should really clean them off. I always kind of, once I've got the footage, make the video. Try and delete them if I can, but sometimes I just think, oh, I'll be alright, and then it'll suddenly stop, like when you least expect it. I didn't even notice it at first, but there you go. Anyway, with that being done, just drive back up to the red light district and we'll see JD again. Okay. There we go. Wow, what a seedy place. Alrighty, then go this way. I can never kind of... Oh, it's just over there, isn't it? That's great. I was like, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I think it's just in that doorway. Alright, done in 60 seconds.
Thank God you're here, Tony. I just had a tip-off that the cops are gonna raid us.
So, you got a license?
For some of the shit that goes on here. Salvatore is here, paying my girls a special visit, you know? We gotta get him out of here before the cops arrive. Meet him out front.
Never a dull moment.
Yeah, all you gotta do is get Salvatore Leone back to his place with the police after you. But to be honest, you don't even have to bother with the police. There's a paint spray like right next to you, and I find this very perplexing because I'm like, is this really a mission, or is this just something they put in there just to fill the time? Because it's not really a mission. I mean, like, look, I've gone in the paint spray, I've got rid of the police, now I just drive Salvatore back to his place. I suppose they need something to get you to work for Salvatore so he can sort of have interest in you again. I guess that's maybe the point. It's just, I suppose it's called done in 60 seconds, so I suppose that's probably how long they estimate it'll take you to do the mission, so it's not really long, but it ensures that now you can work for Salvatore. So let's go up here to his house, and it's nice revisiting his house again and stuff. I mean, I remember all the trouble I got to try and get in there on GTA 3 when they were being blocked. You had to try to get, they were having a meeting and you had to drive to his mansion, and like it was blocked, and I'd always end up getting blown up trying to get into his garage.
You did well today, son. I like your style, I always have.
Thank you, Mr. Leone.
You know, I think Vincenzo was taking up too much of your time. I could use a good fellow like you. Give me a call sometime. Uncle Sal will take care of you.
There you go, guys, and we'll do the next mission, The Offer.
Hey, boss, you okay?
Do I look okay?
No.
Then what are you, a fucking moron? You're always saying the obvious. I can't believe I'm surrounded by people like you.
Sorry.
Listen, I'm sorry. Tony, you're one of my most trusted allies. After what you did, you're like a son to me. Better than my son. Better than any son. Your mother is a lucky woman.
So I hear.
Anthony, it's over for guys like us. We're dinosaurs, or dodos, or dildos, or something. I tell you, even in my own family, I feel like Jesus, surrounded by 12 Judases. I mean, listen to this. I got a union boss, abroad no less, that I need to do me a favor, and she asked me for money? All I wanted was 24-hour access to the docks while the strike was going on. Strikes that I helped organize so my boys could offload some drugs. And now I get this horse shit? I mean, these are people that I personally fought for, people I've killed for, honest people. And this is how they repay me?
It's insulting.
It's a disgrace. We're finished. Men of honor like you and me. Listen, Tony, I want you to take something to her.
You're gonna take this crap off a broad?
For now, what choice do I have? Look, go down there, pay her off, and tell her I'd like to have a word with her. Go.
So we're going to meet Salvatore's enemy now, the union boss, Jane. She is just like very, very kind of masculine in the way she does things. She doesn't take any crap off anybody, and Salvatore's having a real problem getting her to, as he just said, keeping the docks open so he can conduct his business. She's causing him a lot of problems, so I have to go down there and try and sort it out. Yeah, it's a great storyline, to be honest. I've just messed up with the Leone Sentinel. I've just about managed to save myself. I thought I was going to go crashing into the water. Thank God for that. So let's get them down to the docks and try and make Jane see things my way. Or Salvatore's way. Nice big moon there. Full moon. This isn't going to end well though, because as soon as I get down there I'm going to be accosted by some union workers and I will have to escape the docks. I think I just about get out here by the skin of my teeth, to be honest. Right, here we go.
Got a problem?
Okay, see that? They're chasing me. It was a trap. So Jane won't accept any bribes. I do apologise that I cut the cutscene out there. But all that happens is basically he says, look, I'll give you this money. She doesn't accept it, and then the union workers come after you. So you need to escape the docks. She basically, I think she tells him that she's not going to take any crap from Salvatore, basically, whether he's in the mob or not. So as you can see, I'm in dire straits now. I need to get out of here. Shooting them doesn't really do any good because they're just too fast and they'll advance upon you. So I'm trying to escape. Look at that, I'm literally on fire now. I've only got a little bit of energy left, so my only hope is to go for this sort of van here, this removal van, and we can get out of here. So yeah, how I did this I'll never know. I should have died really, because that happened to me like loads of times trying to do this mission. They'd throw like a Molotov cocktail at me. There you go, mission passed. Nice, just like that. So it's not too difficult, it's just knowing where to go, because the game kind of tricks you, because you go down to the docks, right, and it's not that, I don't think it's very far, but you think all you can do is just turn around after the cutscene's ended, but you can't, because it doesn't lead to anywhere. So you kind of gotta go a little bit of a distance to get away from those union workers. They are a real pain. Anyway, once again I'm going to head to the save room now and save the game as expected, because I don't want to have to do that again. I didn't even think I was going to do that mission, to be honest, the way things were. Anyway, right, I guess get out. Alright, let's pop in here and I'll just save the game, get my health up a bit. There you go, beautiful health icon there, just what I needed. As I say, I'm drinking coffee while I do my commentary, hope you guys don't mind.